real easy way. That's how you're going to install a shift linkage bushing into your shifter if it fails. Pretty basic stuff. It's like 4 screws. Everything I use. Get an idea. Here in about 1 second. Give me 1 second. Alright, so here's basically all you're gonna need. 2mm, and your screwdriver, and some stuff to get the panels off and stuff. But basically, here's the bushing kit. Also use a razor blade to clean up everything. Here you go. Helps go a whole lot easier. But come with me and check this out. This is the kit I use right here on this Toyota. Here's the old bushing. Oh, it just fell apart like that. Pretty crazy. They always do that though, so yeah, I have several ones in the kit. The way I like to do it is clean it up nicely with this guy first, so it'll go in a lot easier. And I always like to do it in the neutral position. You'll see what I mean here in about 1 more second when I come show you what I did. All right, here's pretty basic stuff too. So get it, y'all. That is the inside right there. And you got 2 10mm right here. Always make sure you check it first. So you got your 2 10s inside of here. They will go back in. That's how you get that. You pick it up, pull it all the way back, slides back. And right here you got your screws too. Get the screws up at the door. I didn't lose them. Put them in the door right here. And to go get the right kit. I tried like 3 or 4 different kits. That none of them would work. This is the only one that worked perfectly. And it doesn't have to be on there exactly real tight, but you just want to get as tight as possible if you can help it. So go over in this side first. And I cleaned this guy up real nicely is what I did. And then we always test it after we clean it. But take off this whole panel right here. I'll show you how to put it back on in a second. But right here is where you're gonna go at. I take my razor knife and I'll clean it up all real good around here. Really don't have to, but I like to just clean it up nicely around the outsides, and then you want to install the little bushing. This is bushing I use right here. Not going to pull it back off again. Always make sure this side's up. You can adjust it if you need to, but you shouldn't have to. Got it in park now. I had it in neutral when I did it. Always easier to have some slack with it. That way you can have room to play with it. You don't want to get that out of whack too bad. But yeah, other than that, it's not too shabby. So that's now installed. Then you always want to check your gears. Make sure you're going into gears. So go ahead. I'll show you how this is working. We'll go ahead and put it in the park. Give me a second. Shoot. I can't get my ass over here. Too big. Try this again. Come on, that thing just about. Ouch. Alright, well, here we go. Now, let me get out of gear. Not quite forward there. There we go. Okay. So, here we go. Alrighty. And as you can see right here, we got everything in. It's working like it should be. Check it all out. She's not going to come off, and it's not. Even give it a little wiggle if you need to. But she's definitely on there good. That's how it should be. This part up. Don't forget that. Back in park, watch, we're going to leave it neutral because we need to finish up the repair. And here's the screws. 4 screws to take the box part off. Back on the other side and finish it up. So, not too bad. Now, hop back over here. I'll wrap this up real quick. And I've already started, checked it, everything working good. So, first we got to put back in the box. Okay. Yeah, you basically need, it's all the tools you really gonna need. 10mm and screw, that's it. And a couple clips you got to unplug. And that's the piece. I'll show you how to pop that off too. So hang tight. We'll pop this back in first, of course. Give me a second here. Pop it back on in there. You can see the 2 bolts I've already got in there. I'll leave them hanging in there for now, chilling. I'll go back in the hole in a second. In a hot second. Put that there. And this is the other guy up in here. Put them both back into the holes. And they're going to line these guys up first, okay? Maybe want to clean up in there also when you're in there, because you don't get much of a chance to do this usually. You just simply go slide this back down. And slides in like this. Go gently over top, and go gently across everything, and down she's gonna go, okay? Give me a second, you wanna hook it, so you get it around here. Get it around this parking parts thing right here, and you gotta kind of lift up. And it should go in almost just like this. Up and down, oops, sorry, hard to do both his and hold at the same time. It ain't too bad, I can do it, hang on one second. You just get it all lined up. And bear with me here, we'll plug this plug in first. That plug actually needs to go back into here as well. So we're going to plug it back in here when we can. But we're also going to plug it up in here first, okay? There's a plug back here. And get this plug in first. It goes underneath of this guy. So that's kind of a little bit of a tricky. It ain't too bad though. Here's some of the plugs. Because this goes here and this is going to go here. So this goes to the horn part. So we're going to get that over there. And this has to go over here with this guy. Got to get a little further up to be able to get it in. Of course. And there we go. So see what I'm doing? And we got to slide this forward. Got to get that plug back in there. It just simply slides in place forward. I'm going to get the plug underneath, okay? Like I was saying earlier, you got to go underneath the plug. Now we can be able to hook the plug in. And it got a little piece here, and you just snip it into the connector. I can rest you down for a second. Kind of get that in, maybe, hopefully, what I'm doing. See if you can. I'm sorry, I'll show you what I'm done. Got to get this done first, though, so it's not going to get caught up on it. Plug this guy in underneath here. If I can get to the plug. Kind of a tight squeeze, but not too bad. So anyway, there we go. Snip it back into place. Here it's snip in. There we go. Good. And this piece goes in here. That's all snipped back in right there. And we can snip this in here. Right up in the side of this part here. Goes up along there, and it's a little push tab there. You see that? There goes the other piece of the plug right here. Right up into there. And you squeeze it in place. There's one. The other guy goes up in here. But we're going to also get the other part to this piece needs to go into here. This is for the lighting part of this. Bear with me here. For the cigarette part. Just down here on the ground. I'll go get it real quick. Hang on a second. So, right now, you should get this up here so we can have it right here. And we can plug it right on back in like that. So, there's one more wire right there too. Did I unplug that? I don't think I did. Just an extra wire maybe. But yeah, maybe something else going on. I'll see you in a second. I don't remember that guy. Maybe it goes up in here, possible. Make sure. You definitely don't want to forget that guy if that's the case. I think it may go up in here, actually. I don't remember taking it out. So, is there a plug in there? We'll see. I don't think there is, but there might just be one. Let's just see. It might have came out without even me knowing. I think it's just a shift lock. I'm pretty sure there's no plug right there. No, there is not. Not that I can tell. Nope. So, anyway, we'll leave this hanging up here for now. We can get to it if we need to, which we will have to in a second. And this goes back underneath here. So, I'm going to tuck this back down for now, for the time being. Leave this up here. That's sticking out. Let me slide the rest of that back in there, okay? And line the back holes up. Slide it, just slips in just like that. See how it perfectly clips in? See how I perfectly slid it in there? Clips in just like that, guy. And then, of course, you got your tabs here. And we'll leave this up. I don't want it to fall in the hole too far, but we got to get this guy. There's a tab in here somewhere for this. Probably on the back of this guy right here. That's not the end of the world, but I like to put my tabs back if you can't help it. Got to, like I said, but right there is where it goes. Right up top. I just felt with my hand right there. I'm going to get it back in where it should be, right? So I like to do things, take it off, put it back right. Right there. I can feel it. I can feel the end of the tab. So, ow, cut my finger slightly. That was not a good feeling. There's just really sharp plastic. You got to look out for that. Sharp plastic is all. There we go. Are we back in there? I think we are. Nope, a little off. It's right here. I can actually feel it. Just a hair off. The heck? It is right there, literally so close to it. Yeah. Just like that. Now it's back in there, perfectly done. See that? Just like this is how it goes in. That's how that goes into there. It's tab there, hold it in. Tab there, and tab here. Just goes to the wiring to that guy, okay? And here goes this part to the cover. First, we're going to put the screws back in here. Yeah, screw here. Put them back on real quick. But first, actually, I think what I'm going to do is actually take my... Where is it? Yeah, so that must be a dummy plug is what that is. But we'll see in a second. I'm going to take it back off if I missed one, but I don't think I did. So, got this guy here. I don't remember taking him off, but it must have... Oh, here it is. That's the other one I'm looking for. All right, 1, 2, 3. Here's 4. And we got the 10 millimeters inside. I like to get these guys in first because this is how I did it earlier, right? So we'll go ahead and put these back in first. See how they lined up now perfectly? They're all lined up perfectly. Put them guys back in there. like this, one at a time. We'll zip these back down on in the hole. No problem with these guys at all. No problem with these guys at all here. And once they're in, we're going to zip them back on in there. All right, we got one in there, 2 tens, okay? You can zip them just like this. There's 1, here's 2. All right, there we go. They're in there. Voila. And then you have a piece here. I don't think anything goes there. I don't recall exactly. That's just your parking brake cover piece is all home. So you gotta ever drop something down there, you can get it cleaned out. Just snips it back in like that. Then you got your screws here, of course. So you got right here, you got, let's see, where are they? Right here, I believe is one of them. This kind of snips in over here and snips in over here, but they slide into place as you go back on both sides. So what we're gonna do next is switch this guy out here. I can tell you, bear with me. Get this flip around. I'm gonna get this swapped out with my metal magnetized thing right here. And I love this guy because, like I said, it's magnetized. Hold on to your screws just like this. I'm gonna put them back into place. Should have one right here, I believe. Is it? Yep, right there is gonna be one. Shoot. Here you go. There we go. That goes one of them going in there. Another one. So I'm not sure why I got one of those big metal guys. Must be something back in the day being replaced, possibly. We'll know in a second where it goes. Here we go. Another one on this side here. Nice and gentle. Line it up. Go a little bit this angle because of the way that gear shifter's on there. Put it right up in here. There we go. That's 2. And then we got one here, I believe it is the other one. Yes, right there is one, and right here is going to be one, okay? Like I said, it's kind of weird because I have a big guy. I don't remember taking him off, but I'm pretty sure I might have. No, that's a different bolt. I don't know where that goes. So clearly we only hit 2 of these guys. Either way, we'll get one of these guys back in here. I'll see the other one in the hole, so maybe it's on the ground. I'll double check it in a second. That should be good. Either way, though. And it ain't going nowhere, so maybe it was over here. I didn't take it in and put it in. It won't even fit. It was just something that was in the door when I put the screws up in there earlier. They don't go back there because they don't fit in there. Now, am I missing another screw down here on the ground? We'll see. Usually I can catch pretty good. Then it's magnetized. I can get moving all over the place, but I don't see it. I do not see that guy at all, so maybe it was just missing earlier. I thought I pulled 4 out, but maybe I did not. I don't think I did, so regardless, it's fine. We'll put this on now. I don't know why I have this odd shape one here, though. That was in the door. That probably goes to the door itself. That's where I put him at, though. So either way, now we're going to put this guy on here. Just clips over top. It clamps in. Pretty easy stuff. Gotta make sure you hook in the cigarette guy first, though. I mean, the little outlet, the bolt outlet. Here just goes in here, just like it is. Just like this here. And I really think this was a plug. I'm about to find that guy, because I think there is one. I don't get the whole thing back on. I realize there is a damn ball plug. I can get my flashlight down here too. Make sure I'm not missing that. I'm pretty sure there was a harness for that guy too. I remember plugging 2. I think I do. Let me see here. So, where is it? Is that the one? He's turned the radio off my big head. That's funny. Get back here there and get a better look down the hole. Is there a plug for this anywhere? I don't see one. Sure don't. Oh no, in a second. Let's see. I'm thinking it goes through this lighting system here for these guys. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's just see if I'm missing something down here. I don't think I am, but you never know. Because right up in there, I thought, or right up to the front part. Oh, shucks. It's got to be a little connector right up in here. You can tell it almost turns this way, actually. You can tell we turn it right up and go in. Let me make sure I'm not missing it. Damn, I got to get that back in if it goes in. I can't believe I overlooked that. I don't think I'm good. Let me just make sure. I don't feel anything down there. I think it's just with the safety lock. But it's a dummy plug. Let me see if it looks dummy to me. Does it look dummy? Yeah, it probably is a dummy. Because I know this goes in here. So hang tight. Get this work going. Stick it in the center console. Can't see it here. A little bit. Kind of. Kinda. Alright, we'll get the cover piece back on. And there's nowhere underneath here it goes. No, it definitely goes in here. I remember this going in here like that earlier. Both went in there, possibly. Let me just see. No, one just like this. I do recall this. This is perfect right here. And it goes on just like that. And here we go. And that's how that works. And this shouldn't. It should go somewhere real close if it is in there. There's got to be like right up in there. So that's how it looks like it goes right up in there. Let me just double check one more time with my fingers. I'm missing a plug down up in there somewhere. I don't see one. I don't feel one. Pretty sure there ain't one. I wouldn't know it. So. Nope, that's just the linkage right there. Adapter linkage. That ain't gonna be no plug. So I can move his forward a little bit more. What do you think? Can I move forward? Now I might be able to find it if it's in there. Nah, ain't gonna be nothing in there. It's a dummy plug probably. So we'll see if these guys light up. If they don't, we know we got to figure something out. So we'll put it back on gently and see if these guys light up. How about that? If they don't light up, we know we did something wrong. We got no lights. I don't think that's a good sign, is it? Nope, nope, nope. Can't really see anything because it's so dark. Can't see that. So are they even going or not? I don't even know. It may not even light up. Let's see. Looks like it could be on right now. Well, they're working, so. Yep, everything's working. That is a dummy plug, you can see. It's hard to see, but if you cover your hand, it's real hard to see, but you can definitely see them. There are lights coming on, like lay on them. Y'all see what's happening with those. So on, off. So they are working. That's fine. Our outlet should be working too. We'll double check, and this just snips right back into place like so. Pop it in, just like that, and there you go. That is a fix. Check this guy here. Make sure nothing's in the way. It may have to get underneath that lip there. Hang on a second. That is not good. Get me hanging there. Pop it back loose and slide underneath that lip. Make sure this is in snug too. Up underneath the lip, we gotta go. So I will have to double check to make sure. See, it actually tucks under. Goes just like this. It tucks under. Goes up and it tucks under. That's like that. Snips in to place after it tucks under, just like this. And there you go. And I'm gonna take a quick peek down this guy while I got my pick set out and see if I can see why that is just kind of chilling there. That plug is just kind of strange. I don't remember seeing it earlier, but. We will take a peek down, make sure I didn't miss nothing. But the lights are working. That's all good thing. This is just your shift lever. Make sure that's all working. If that's working, we know we got it. So this is if you don't have the key in the ignition. You want to put it to get into shift gear. We'll check it real quick. See if I can get it up at. Shift it out of gear real quick. Sit you down while I do that. Sorry about these. Alright. There we go. Just go to engage though. Oh yeah, we're good to go. There you go. Now it won't engage. Okay, that's how you gotta have it, just like that, and that's how you do that. So everything's back on there, and yep, that's how you do it. So we're gonna go and fire it up and see how she does. Make sure she's in park where she is. We adjusted everything properly. Reverse. Make sure we got no lights on. Breakdown right now. We know you always check things first, so of course. Neutral, reverse, park. We're all set. We're all good. Here's how you do that. And that's a wrap. So everything in there tight. All good. This is all tightened down nicely. You got the cover back on there. You know, it's blocking it. And everything's lighting up like it should too with the lights on. So right there. You check one more time with the lights. We're definitely working. Everything's like it should be. So here we go. And that's the job well done. That's how you want to shift it. This car, that's for sure. So that's why. Oh, you need to do this. That's what I said. I like to use this. I like to smooth things out. Makes it easier to get the shift linkage bushings in. Really, that's all you need. 10 millimeter of this, and that's how you can do it. This is a Toyota Corolla, I believe it is. Toyota Corolla C. So that's a wrap on that guy. Very odd. I can't find that one screw. I hate that. I really do hate that. I don't see anything else down here though. So pretty easy stuff. I'll show you the bushing kit one more time if I get a moment. I'll let her put all of her own stuff back. I don't let you mess with people's private stuff. That's their deal, you know. But that's it. That's all done. All done. All good. All good to go. All good to go. Check underneath the hood too. I'll check your gas real quick. 4, 2, 1 out. Oh yeah, put that cap back on. That's what that was. I was like, what is that? That's what you heard. A little piece right here. That would not look good. Does it? You just leave stuff hanging off a car. That's terrible, terrible mechanic work, ain't it? You want to check her little port too. Check that guy out. Make sure that's still working like it should be working. Let's check it out here. Pop that guy off. Make sure we still got power to it. Nobody's gonna like not having power, right? Make sure we got everything hooked up good. And voila, there she goes. Back like new.
Almost done?
Yep, all done.